So how do you develop more trust and confidence in the process, right? I know it's the same for all of us. We all have emotions. We all feel a certain way sometimes, and we want to grab to food, or we want to do something different than what our initial plan was, right? And I totally understand. It's been the same for me. Like eating with my emotion is something we all do, right? It's just sometimes we're just having such a negative label towards it that it becomes destructive. So when you're thinking about emotional eating, when you're thinking about, I feel like this is just preventing me from actually making progress and being consistent, like I'm good during the week, but then I binge on the weekend, I eat with my emotions. Well, first I want you to think about, we all are eating with our emotions. It's just, is it a negative or is it a positive emotion, right? So if you're sitting down at the table with your whole family, it's Christmas Eve, right? You're sitting around the whole thing. You're eating a big feast and you're feeling great, at least for the first hour before you're so full, right? And that's food shared with good emotions. Then you might be like, you're on the couch and you are feeling upset, you're sad, you're stressed, something happened at work today, and you're going up to the cupboard and you're grabbing the Tim Tam and you're eating that Tim Tam as fast as you can, and you basically just want to go out and vomit. Like you feel annoyed, you feel bored, like you feel frustrated with yourself why you did it. That's a negative association to your emotion, right? So first of all, let's just understand, we all got emotions. We all eat with emotions. It's just, what is the label that you're putting on it? So what I want to kind of like explain for you in the beginning is here, you got to figure out what are sort of like your emotional trigger points, right? What is the emotional trigger points you have? We already addressed it in terms of you might be really good during the week, then you come to the weekend and you are binge eating, you can't stop eating, and you just blow it all out and you're back at square one again, maybe back in a worse place than you were 2 days ago. You start out with Monday again and you just repeat. So you need to break that cycle right now. So what do we do? See, first of all, you need to figure out, okay, what is the emotional triggers that I have? What is the emotion that I feel? Why do I grab to food? What is it that I'm feeling that I'm trying to run away from? Or maybe run towards, right? Sit down and then think right now. What is it? Is it, boredom? Is it like I want to reward myself? Is it that I'm stressed, right? It might be every single afternoon on the way home, your blood sugar is low and you're just grabbing to a chocolate and you're eating it out of like stress or hunger, right? So sit down and think right now, what is the typical loophole you're running into? Is it every Friday night at 6 o'clock and you're like, I just can't wait till that I'm done so I can go home and smash a big burger and ice cream? If that's your thing, what is the emotion you're getting from that, right? Again, share from my own experience. I use reward. I use food as a reward for a long week. So I will go home, I will eat a chocolate, I will eat a burger and these sort of things. And I can do that to a certain extent because my body has been trained my whole life, right? I'm more able to handle that, and we will also talk about that in later modules. My body is able to handle these extra shots of calories, right? So I can wake up again on a Saturday morning, train, and it's like nothing happened, right? And that's not genetically just because I'm gifted or anything. It's because I'm trained and I train really hard during the week, so my body is absorbing a lot, right? But let's say it's the same for you. What's the emotion you're sitting with, right? What's the emotion that you're feeling that you're grabbing to food from? You got that down on a piece of paper right now? Then think about, okay, what is the emotion that you want instead? What is it that you want instead of feeling bored, right? Do you want to be excited? Do you want to be acknowledged or loved or have company, right? It can a lot of times be that. I just want to have somebody else to share it with, and I won't binge eat because I will sit there and enjoy the company, right? Bored, I just don't want to sit by myself. I want to be around people. I want to go out, go to a restaurant instead of eating my food at home, because when I'm sitting at home, I just can't stop. At a restaurant, I can't. Like, what's the emotion, the opposite thing that you want to experience instead, right? Because that's where everything starts. When you know where you are emotionally, when you know where to go emotionally, you have a better chance for actually going in that direction and actually start, getting a step by step. Because if we don't know, what we want to feel instead, or why we're actually feeling the way we feel. Oftentimes people don't even think about their emotions. They're just a reaction to the emotion they're feeling in the moment, right? So number one, figure out what is the emotion you're feeling. What is the opposite you want to feel instead, right? What's the opposite emotion that you want to feel instead? See, moving into number two is that I want you to also think about, having a time where you are treating yourself and you're allowing yourself to have this like free window, right? Because when we're going throughout the week, if you just, snack a little bit here, do a little bit here, you binge on a Friday, you binge on a Sunday, you binge on a Saturday, that's where you are feeling very negative towards it because you feel like it's going out of control, right? So what I want you to do instead is that think about, okay, I want to have a window where I'm gonna treat myself. I don't wanna have any guilt. I don't wanna feel anything. I just wanna treat myself and I wanna do exactly what I want to do. Typically for me, it's a Sunday afternoon. I go for a walk in the morning, I do some personal development. And then Sunday afternoon, it's just like absolutely whatever you want to do, Simon. And of course, I will have some food there as well. I will cook some dinner with my girlfriend. We will go out, we will do some certain things, right? And I feel so good. I feel refreshed after that. So when I start up on a Monday again, I feel great, right? I'm ready to go. I'm refilled. I got an understanding of what is the emotion that I need to feel after a long week. What is that I need to be tanked up on? Is it company? Is it socializing, right? Is it excitement? Is it doing something different? Is it some comfort and coast, like quiet time? Whatever is the emotions that I'm going towards, I'm making sure that I'm tanking up on the weekend by allowing myself at least a time slot during the weekend where I'm just thinking about, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, just go with whatever you're feeling on the spot. So by doing that, you're taking that negativity away from it. You're setting a little bit more disciplined schedule for when you're doing certain things, right? Because then you are shortening down that whole negative window around you feeling frustrated with yourself and you can't control yourself and that sort of thing. And just think to yourself, just be good today, right? Just win today. Just win tomorrow, right? Just win today. And 1, 2, 3, you're at Friday, you're at Saturday, and you're having a day for yourself again, right? And that kind of like leads me into the third point, which is keeping the promises to yourself. Keeping the promises to yourself. If you want to boil down the word confidence comes down to keeping the promises to yourself. And this is why following a training plan, following a program like you're doing here right now, following a meal plan and these sort of things is every single day you got a commitment to yourself of what you need to do. You can either be like, you know what, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, or I'm gonna do it right now, right? What you're gonna do if you do it tomorrow, you will feel the aftermaths afterwards. You will feel the guilt, you will feel like you're getting further away from your goal, right? I'm gonna do it right now.